Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Nothing to Everything. Basically, today is a Sunday, so I streamed yesterday, and this is actually footage that is made before the stream. So I'm actually recording this on a Thursday because on Saturday I am at a Halloween party, and I don't know what time I'll be home, and then I don't know if I can be bothered the next day to make a video, so who knows what's going to happen there. So I'm just recording this one in advance so you don't miss out, and I get to continue with my upload schedule, sort of, when I stop making Roblox videos. Right, gotta switch bike real quick, because I needed to take a thumbnail. Right, I don't know why I keep changing it like that. I keep looking down the order. Right, I forgot to collect it. No way did I forget to collect it. That's such a stupid move. Oh, now I've got to wait another 13 hours because I didn't collect it last time. Right, that means that we're just going to do this. I thought I could tear up before the day. Turns out no, because I messed it up. Oh well. I'm going to do a 250k run, so let's actually get underway. Hopefully this works. Because I would like, I would like another extraordinary item to tick off the list, so we're shortening it more or less. Well, very often actually, and if we keep shortening it, when we unpack the Grand Tour, like all of the items that we have in there, we could be given like quite a lot of Lux items out of it. So the more that I chop off the list of me not getting a Lux item off of a 250k run, the more chance I actually have of getting a Lux Bike out of the... Why did I die there? What? Why did I die? I'm pretty sure I should have been completely fine. That wasn't even that big of a drop. Why did I get killed? Oh well, I guess we're starting again for some reason. Right, what was I saying? Yeah, the more that I chop off of the list of extraordinary items that I have, the more chance I will get of actually getting a Lux Bike from the Grand Tour. Because obviously, if there's less items to pick out of it, and there's only really Lux Bikes in there, then it's going to have a higher chance of picking them, obviously. So if you had more extraordinary items, you have a higher chance of actually getting a Lux Bike out of the Grand Tour than you would have if you didn't have as many. So yeah, that's kind of how that works. I know people are then going to say, oh my god, you can get like all of the Lux Bikes out of the Grand Tour, and what you can do, you can only use the Grand Tour to get Lux Bikes. That is literally not what I said at all, but I know people like to twist my words to make them think that they can get a Lux Bike out of their arse for some reason. I'm literally meaning I have more extraordinary items, but I don't have any Lux Bikes. So it means the fact that there are less extraordinary items to get, and most of the extraordinary items that are left are Lux Bikes, it means I have a higher chance of getting a Lux Bike. It's not 100% certain, but it is more of a chance. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Right, nice. I will be taking that. That is very essential, so I'll be taking that. Is there any... I got the thing for a reason. Right, okay, there's one down here, and then hopefully there'll be more there. So let's do this node. I was just hoping that, obviously, because I got the binoculars straight away, it allows me to scout out Lux nodes. Lux nodes? What am I on about? Fakey balance nodes before I... it takes me less, nodes to find where they actually are, and then go to them, saving me a lot of nodes, a lot of wasted time, and a lot of flips and tricks that I don't need to be doing, where I could just be fakey balancing them. So that's why I find that perk rather essential, and I think it's actually really good and useful. But obviously, if you don't really need it and you're using 50k runs, it's completely pointless, because you don't really need to be actively scouting for fakey nodes at all. You just sort of have to find them when you find them, and then if you have fakey balance, it's kind of a bonus. But from the amount of comments that I get of people saying, I can't get fakey balance at all, I'm assuming that you're not getting fakey balance, so you won't be needing a fakey balance node anyway, so it kind of works out as a positive for you, I guess. Yeah, and there's some surrounding it, that's nice. Right, first fakey balance node of the day, a 2 steepness that is apparently incredibly straight, so this could be like an excellent node, like a really, really good node, but I don't actually know. Right, let's see. Ooh. It's looking alright. It's looking kind of smooth, which is good. I don't know if it's looking like giving me high speed rep. Oh, it is. It isn't. And it maybe is again. No, it is sort of. If I have a high speed rep as well as fakie balance rep, you get obviously quite a bit more rep, and it's quite useful because you can end up having like 23 to 25,000 rep at the end of a one like stint like doing this. Let's see how much we actually get at the end. I mean, 20k, it's not bad. I thought I was hoping for a 21, but didn't really receive it. It's not much of a problem really. It just means it's a bit less, and obviously I then have to find more nodes to do, but it's okay. It just means this node isn't that great. It's okay. Oh, it looks like we might, whoa, close, break 100k out of this node. Very nice, that's quite good. Need 125 to be halfway, obviously, but it's still nice. To break 100k is quite satisfying, and I kind of messed up there because I didn't activate 3 times quite that fast. Oh, got a bit of air there, that's not good. Got a bit of air there, that's also not good. I need to be stuck to the floor, please. That's why I pump all the time. Anytime you see me tap the right stick, I don't even know if you can really see it in 5 times speed, but yeah, I kind of tap the stick every now and again, so if you do see that, it's because I'm trying to get myself to stick to the floor so I don't lose out on any rep. That is the whole reason I do that. That's the whole like meta gaming behind it. Right, so we hit 10k, so next one will probably be around 7 to 8, and then I'll reset that one and then go to the finish line. And around and across the finish line. Very nice. That will be a 77,000 node. Very nice. I'll be taking that one, even though I never actually I don't actually know what that perk even does. It says that it reduces like sliding or something when you're off course, but that rarely even ever happens. Or at least for me it does, and I don't even think it really makes that much of a difference. All of these kind of suck, and I don't like having wheelie balance because I'm so used to wheeling it without it that I don't like having it because it acts a bit weird. I used it the other day when I was getting a thumbnail, and it was just like automatically sort of keeping me up on the hardtail, and then it allowed me to reverse wheelie like without even touching the right stick at all, which is really odd, and I just didn't like that. Tweak speed, right, 3 steepness there, and there's also a 3 steepness there, which goes to a 4. There's another 3 steepness up there, which I can do, which, yeah, okay, so we got a few to choose from, or sort of. I'll do this one first. Ooh, almost. The 21,000 out of a 3 steepness is quite nice. Sometimes, if you're really unlucky, sometimes you will only get 20k. But 3 steepness can vary between 20k to 25 to 24k, so it's quite useful to actually be doing 3 steepness nodes because they give you large chunks of rep. You just have to be a bit more, you know, skilled and making just a few more minor adjustments to keep yourself up. Braking ever so slightly every now and again is what I'm doing. And then you've also sort of just got to manage yourself quite a bit more and make sure you're not hitting these like crests of the hills too hard, otherwise you'll be sending it off them, and you don't want to be doing that, because if you land it makes it kind of hard to readjust from whence you land. See, that's what I mean. Double 21k nodes. You can get 41k off of 2 runs. Let me just crank my music a little. Yeah, you can get 42k. What am I doing? 42k off of just a 3 steepness node. Is this a different spot? No, it's not. Yeah, so that's what I mean. You kind of have to be quite skilled with it to make sure you're maximizing the amount of rep that you can get out of it. But it can really, and I mean seriously, produce some higher rep. So if you're Definitely struggling to get to that 250k golden number for that extraordinary item. Maybe get better to the point that you can sort of use 3 steepness, fakey balance nodes to your advantage, and then I feel like you'll be struggling a lot less. So that's what I mean. Sometimes you get in the air, you just don't want to be in the air, and it can sometimes absolutely destroy you, and it's horrible. Right, and we have broken 200,000 rep. Look, there we go. That was 85,000 rep in one node. That is crazy good. Very nice. And then we've got another 3 steepness right here to do it again. So that will wrap us up to the last bit of this 250k run. And then we'll be sorted. And then I have no idea what item we'll actually get out of this. See, this is what I mean about free steepness though. Sometimes they net you oh my god, why can I not read? I'm actually dumb sometimes. They can sometimes net you 23,000 rep from getting from the start to the finish. So that's why I think free steepness nodes are really good. But obviously you just have to be a bit more careful with them. What I was originally intending to do was go over here and be on top of this bit. I did jump a little late, so rep could slightly be affected. But I want to be on top of these hills, because on the finish on the right, obviously you get to go around for a lot longer. So that's the only reason I'm trying to stay on top of these bumps. And it does take a bit of fiddliness, because you just sort of then start riding off to one side, and you don't need to be doing that. And another 20k node, thank you very much. And then we're obviously on 240, so kind of have to go to the finish line, or not even to the finish line, because it's a 250k run. Having over 250,000 literally does nothing, so I think I'm going to just get, 5,100 and call it a day, because that'll be a lot quicker. So I only have to sort of go up to these flags, I think. Yeah. And stop. Collect and give me Lux Bike. I think that's what we're doing today. Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it, game? We're stopping. We're giving me Lux Bike. Not what I asked for, but okay. Well, that's another item ticked off the list, meaning that we are closer to getting a Lux Bike. Right, I just want to check to make sure I've got these extraordinary items, because they're free, and if you don't have them, it is kind of an L when you do get them. So I just want to check. Okay, or just be bad at the game and don't get to check. I want to make sure I got the candy bar one, and I want to make sure that I have the stable one as well. Do I have this? Considering it doesn't let me do it again, I'm guessing I do. And then extras, redeem code stable. If you didn't know, that this is the only code that I approve of doing, is getting yourself this out of the way beforehand. Well, that makes sure I've actually got it. I actually can't speak. I think it's the bands. But yeah, right. I shall see you lot later, and I'm handing you over to my member screen. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you to my money havers, Psycho, Andrew, Francis, Grim, Hunter, Maverick, Luna, and James. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Subscribe for more of this stuff, and I'll see you lot later. Goodbye.